when I chose my background fabric, I decided these gray bits really didn't go well. So I decided to cannibalize these blocks, and I'm taking the green ones out to use for my pumpkin stems. And I thought I'd take the opportunity to talk about seam rippers. You know, we always think that the better we get, the less often we'll use a seam ripper, but it ain't so. So this is your basic seam ripper that you get with Janome machines. Bring it up here a little closer. So it's very small, it's very tiny. It's great if you don't have one, but you know, this is probably not the best seam ripper in the world. You'll notice there's no little red point. A lot of seam rippers have a little ball tip on the end, and I'm going to show you why that's so important. So this is a seam fix seam ripper. Let me put it where you can see it a little better, maybe a little closer. Got that traditional little red ball on the end. Now some of you guys know this, some of you ladies know this, but there are a lot of new people out there starting to sew, and the only time they've ever picked out stitches, they may have sat here and gone pick, 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 and then pulled it loose. But I want to show you a nice quick way if you've got that red ball. Some of the seam rippers also have like a rubberized tip, and that helps pull threads out. Why they didn't make it so I can put the cap on the end, I don't know. But they don't ask me for advice on how to create product. Anyway, so here's two pieces I've already pulled apart. So I've got this end of the seam, and I'm just going to take the pointy end and pop that seam open just a little bit so I can get started. Then I'm going to take the ball and put it in that seam, and I'm holding that seam together, and I can either do it this way or do it away from myself, but right now on the camera I think we're going to go this way. I'm holding that seam closed, and I'm just running that seam ripper right down. Ta-da! That's nice and slick and fast, easy way to do it. That ball keeps you from ripping your fabric open. Now this won't work if you let the seam pull apart, pull open. It won't work if your seam ripper is really dull. You know, these guys don't cost much. You know, do yourself a favor. Your seam ripper is getting dull, replace it. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed watching.